The presidential primary election of the All Progressives Congress (APC), Nigeria's ruling party, took place at the Eagle Square, Abuja, on Tuesday, the 7th of June 2022. In attendance were President Muhammadu Buhari, his wife, Hajia Aisha Buhari, Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbajo, Senate Presidents Ahmed Lawan, Speaker of the House of Representatives Right Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, and members of the National Working Committee of the APC, led by the National Chairman of the APC, Senator Abdullahi Adamu. As against the speculations that made the rounds in reports in the social and mainstream media that the contest has been pruned down to what was termed the 5 top contenders for the election, all the 12 aspirants took part in the exercise with a total of 2,322 delegates, 3 each from each local government area of the country, who voted for their most preferred candidate as the flag bearer of the APC in the 2023 presidential election. In his welcome remarks, APC National Chairman Senator Abdullahi Adamu appealed to all the aspirants to approach the assignment with all seriousness so that at the end of the exercise, the party will emerge as one united force.
We begin this day the final lap in the preparations towards the 2023 general elections. The leaders and stakeholders in our party are gathered here with us. This is their day, and this is their time. The contest for who flies the flag for the party, its presidential candidate, has been robust, but generally sober and statesmanlike. We welcome all those who threw their hats into the ring. They are patriots with a zeal to build on the foundation of comprehensive national development laid by President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR. You agree with me that the number of our presidential aspirants shows strength and acceptability of our party. We must commend all our presidential aspirants for the way and manner they have conducted themselves through this period of engagement with our party members. And we hope that this spirit of brotherhood and fraternity will continue today and even beyond. The party, to my mind, is supreme. Let all of us be loyal and submit to the supremacy of our great party. To our dear esteemed delegates and other party leaders who made various contributions to the success of this convention, I owe you a million thanks. My thanks also go to all the INEC officials who are here to monitor this convention, our committee members, security personnel, the media, and all our distinguished persons that are here to grace this occasion. I want to thank you all. May the God Almighty grant us a peaceful and successful convention. Thank you so much, and you are highly welcomed to this occasion.
The National Secretary of the APC, Senator Iyola Omishore, intimated the convention with a scorecard of the members of the National Working Committee of the APC since its emergence in the last 2 months, and thanked President Muhammadu Buhari for his support.
Our great party, the APC, gathered today to elect our flag bearer. The pathway to this day affirms national democracy within the APC, for which many value and have joined us. Today, with other members and leaders in each of the geopolitical zones, governors' fora, and many other instruments of that democracy, we are prepared, and by the grace of God, successfully deliver a successful special convention and a special flag bearer acceptable not only to our members of this party, but to all Nigerians wherever they live, work, and play. And thank you for kind attention. Thank you.
The special APC National Convention began in earnest as all the presidential aspirants came to the podium one after the other to articulate their programs and manifestos aimed at improving the situation on ground in the country. The first to speak was the national leader of the APC, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, followed by Senate President Ahmed Lawan. former governor of Zamfara State, Senator Ahmed Rufai Sani, Senator Robert Ajayi Boroface from Ondo State, Cross River State Governor Professor Ben Ayade, Ebonyi State Governor Engineer Dave Umahi.
The other candidates are all good men, are women, but I sincerely believe I am the person this moment called for. I have the experience. I led the transformation of Lagos from a dangerous, unwelcoming place in 1999 to a clean, safe, and vibrant place and the fifth largest economy in Africa today. I am a serious man with a serious purpose, and I will use all that I know and all my abilities to benefit our people.
Today's president in the US, the President Biden, was in the Senate of the United States of America. President Obama was also a senator in the Senate of the United States of America. I have acquired sufficient experience working very closely with Mr. President, our dear President, as the presiding officer and chairman of the National Assembly. I have learned a lot, and by the grace of God, if you elect me this night, I will continue and consolidate those massive achievements Mr. President and the Apc administration have achieved. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. God bless the Apc. Apc! Apc!
I have the experience, I have the knowledge, I have the capability. It is time for us to bring science and technology into the mainstream of our socio-economic policy. Because the difference between the developed country and the developing countries and other countries is the level of the science and technology and application of science and technology to development. I want to assure you, distinguished delegates, if you vote for me, you'll be voting for honor, you'll be voting for integrity, you'll be voting for transparency and useful purpose in the administration of this country.
I believe that this country must show that the black man does not pick from the stomach. If you put your vote and commoditize your vote and put a value to it, you have mortgaged your future. I come believing that the delegates will be worried about the future of their lives, the future of their children. I present myself as that firebrand, that catalytic power force that will create that opportunity that this country will realize that yes, indeed, we have young men. In Cross River today, I have a garment factory, a pharmaceutical factory, a rice factory, a cocoa factory, a vegetable oil factory, Kanachika. I have a food processing mill, and the list is endless. I have done so because I know job creation is at the basis of the peace and unity of this nation.
I want the Apc delegates to look towards me and know that they have a young man who has the capacity, who has the ability, who has the wisdom, and who has the divine calling to improve on all that our dear president has done for our country. I urge you to give me your votes. I urge you to look through all the promises we have made. Nigeria in 2023 will not be looking at promises. They are going to be looking at our past performances and what we've been able to achieve. And I have a lot to campaign for Apc with. So I thank you very much, and I have great faith in God and in you that we do the right thing and give me your votes. God bless you and God sustain you, and congratulations to all Apc members. Apc!
Former Speaker of Nigeria's House of Representatives, Right Honorable Dimeji Bankole, Senator Godswill Akpabio, former Minister of Niger Delta Affairs, who stepped down for Asiwaju Bola Tinubu after his address. Senator Ibikule Amosu also stepped down for Asiwaju Bola Tinubu after his address. Governor Kayode Fayemi also stepped down for Asiwaju Bola Tinubu.
I will join the next president. I will join the next president to turn the boys in Nigeria into men. And therefore, I drop my heart and I assure that as I withdraw now, vote for Asiwaju Tinubu. Vote for Asiwaju Tinubu. The 93 delegates from Accra, the hundreds of delegates across Nigeria, the 1,200 delegates that were ready to put me in office, I assure, I plead with you to unite our party, let equity reign, and bring in this man to take over our current president. And we will support him. I will be there supporting him. I assure, vote for Ahmed Bola Tinubu as your next president. Thank you, and God bless you.
I want to thank my brother governors from the north. Thank you for your patriotism. Thank you for believing Nigeria. That is the way it should be. I want to urge all my supporters. I want to urge all of you that believe in me that we have somebody that can do the job. We will rally around him to do the job. And it's no stranger to me. We have been together for quite some time. And that is Asiwaju Bola. So I believe with your support, with all of us coming together to support him, he will take Nigeria to greater heights. He will take Nigeria to the desired heights. APC!
I am a young man. I still have a long time ahead of me. I'm one person that I have worked with in the trenches of democratic struggle and in the course of governing Nigeria, side by side, shoulder to shoulder, a mentor, an elder, a supporter of mine, and a great fighter for democracy in Nigeria. And I would love to recommend to all my supporters, all my delegates, starting from the 48 delegates in Apc State, to all my supporters across the length and breadth of the country, is that you please accord me the respect to offer the support you are giving me to my elder brother, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu.
Honorable Dimeji Bankole, former Speaker of the House of Representatives, and Governor Abubakar Badru of Jigawa State also stepped down for Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. And the only woman in the race, Barrister Ijuo Hanenye, also stepped down for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Senator Kenan Namani, former Senate President, Dr. Ogbonnaya Onu, Minister of Science and Technology, and Senator Rochas Okorocha, all presidential aspirants from the southeast of Nigeria, made a strong case for the southeast region of the country to be treated with fairness, equity, and justice, because the presidency should have been rotated squarely to the southeast region this time around.
Look at it. The Southwest has 8 years as president, 8 years as vice president. The South, they have 8 years vice president and president. Where is the justice? Where is the justice? Where is the justice? We need to do what is right. May God bless Nigeria. May God bless our party. I thank you so much.
So while I commend the party, but let the party not abandon what they started. The party should maintain that justice, peace and unity. Justice in the sense that let us rotate or zone offices as we did on March 26th. I don't see why we should do anything different this time around. Consistency matters.
I want to say to you, my delegates, especially those of you in partnership, the hour has come, the die is cast. You must search your conscience. If possible, make phone calls back to your family and ask them, what must I do with the vote that I have? Lest you go back again, wallowing in hunger and poverty, which have left you in perpetual suffering. I hate injustice and I hate poverty.
aspirants that addressed the convention were Chief Ike Obasi, Governor Yahaya Bello of Kogi State, and Right Honorable Chibike Rotimi Amechi, former Minister of Transportation. The Vice President of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, who was projected as a top contender in the race, gave a very strong address where he promised to use his 7 years' experience under President Muhammadu Buhari to close all the gaps in terms of security lapses, deficit in education and infrastructure very quickly because he will hit the ground running. Professor Yemi Osinbajo was hailed intermittently throughout his address.
Prospects of Nigeria. I know that it is possible for us to have a world-class educational system. It is possible to have a world-class healthcare system for all Nigerians. It is possible to establish a tech economy here in Nigeria. It is possible to establish a bitumen processing industry in Ondo, gold processing in Zamfara and Osun, and exploit and process the finest precious metals and stones in the world, in Benue, in Plateau, and most of the north-central states. We can exploit oil and gas in the Niger Delta, in the southeast, and now even in Bauchi and Gombe states. It is possible to manufacture our vehicles in Ninewi. Already, Innocent Motors is doing great things there. We can open up steel plants in Kogi, establish Africa's largest industrial city between Ogun and Lagos. We can establish the biggest gas and petrochemical plants in the world in the Niger Delta. And God helping us, in 2 decades, we can become the first nation on earth to send a team of all black men and women as astronauts to the moon.
In his remarks, President Muhammadu Buhari congratulated the National Working Committee of the APC for putting up a very smooth convention and asked the aspirants and all the delegates to make the voting exercise a rancor-free one and work for the unity of the party as it looks forward to the 2023 general elections so that the APC will retain power at the center and win more states in the country.
My fellow party members and compatriots, I commend you for your various roles and contributions towards the successful conduct of the various APC primary races across the nation. I commend the party stakeholders, officials, organs, and the Abdullahi Adamu-led National Working Committee. I commend your efforts in organizing party exercises and urge you not to rest on our achievements so far. Now we have a big task ahead. The special convention for the presidential primary. I congratulate all the winners and our newly emerged party flag bearers so far for the 2023 general elections, and urge you to be magnanimous in victory, particularly towards your fellow aspirants who conceded to you. I urge you at all times to abide by the party rules and follow party reconciliation processes.
The voting began in earnest, and the delegates, 2,322 of them, chose their preferred candidate among the remaining aspiring contenders for the top position. The long drawn-out voting exercise ended at about 4 a.m. on Wednesday, the 8th of June 2022, and sorting and counting of votes followed next. However, in very clear and unassailable lead was Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, former Lagos State Governor and the national leader of the APC, who coasted home to a landslide victory, with Rotimi Amechi and Vice President Yemi Osinbajo trailing very, very far behind. Senate President Ahmed Lawan, who entered the contest at the last minute, scored 152 votes. Engineer Dave Umahi of Ebonyi State got only 38 votes. Governor Ben Ayade of Cross River State scored only 37 votes. Governor Yahaya Bello of Kogi State, who trended as the toast of the youth, got 47 votes. Former Governor of Zamfara State, Senator Ahmed Rufai Sani, got 4 votes. Senator Rocha Sokorocha, former Governor of Imo State, who although waxed lyrically in eloquent Hausa and Igbo languages to win delegates to his side, ended up with 0 votes. Dr. Ogbonnaya Ono, Minister of Science and Technology, and Pastor Tunde Bakare, who boasted that instead of stepping down for any aspirant, he would rather step up to become Nigeria's 16th president, also recorded 0 votes. Senator Atiku Abubakar Bagudu, Governor of Kebbi State and the chairman of the Progressives Governors Forum, who also doubled as the returning officer for the Apc National Convention, formally declared Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the presidential candidate of the APC in the 2023 presidential election.
And by the power conferred on me as the returning officer of this special presidential primary convention, I, Senator Abubakar Atiku Bagudu, do hereby declare Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the presidential candidate of our party in the forthcoming 2023 presidential election. On behalf of all of us on this podium, particularly members of the Convention Planning Committee and subcommittees, I congratulate Mr. President, I congratulate the chairman of our party, and I congratulate our presidential flag bearer, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. APC!
And President Muhammadu Buhari and the national chairman of the APC, Senator Abdullahi Adamu, handed the flag of the party to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. In his remarks, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu thanked all the members of the party, especially President Muhammadu Buhari, for the support he got from them. He said he bears no grudges against anyone, but those who voted for him and others who did not vote for him, because this is the time for the party to forge a common front as the journey to 2023 has begun in earnest.
I commend my fellow aspirants. It is a difficult thing to run for president. The stiff and bold competition you offered made our party stronger, made me better. I'm a better man. I am humbled. I'm grateful to all of you. Through personal ambition and conviction that I will do a better job, not because you denigrate yourself, but you trust my brain, that I'm a thinker and I am a doer. The competition is now over. Those who did not support me, you have nothing to fear. I hold no grudges and grievances. We can do it. We can revive our economy. We can compete well with other nations. We can beat nations like Morocco and others. Yes, we can. And by the grace of God, we will. God bless you. God bless you.
As far as many political analysts have posited, the hero of the success of the APC National Convention is President Muhammadu Buhari, who insisted to the very end that all the aspirants must face the delegates and engage in a free, fair and credible election before the whole world. The northern governors of the APC collectively made a strong patriotic push that the presidency be ceded to the southern zone of the country this time around. So instead of the much-touted consensus candidate, what the Apc National Convention threw up at the end of the day was a unity candidate, which in fact is the best option for these times.